welcome to Ochaun Mathis in 7 plays. And if you're not familiar with what I do in this series, is I like to take a look at a player, in this case, TCU transfer pass rusher Ochaun Mathis, and kind of highlight the type of player that he is in a limited number of plays. This isn't a highlight film. This isn't, just a full. This is just me breaking down Ochaun Mathis's game against Texas Tech just to showcase the type of player he is. And at 6'5", 257 pounds, he is the top-rated player in the transfer portal. And on April 30th, Saturday, he is going to be picking between the University of Texas and the University of Nebraska on where he is going to end up transferring to. And whichever team he goes to, whichever program, you have to feel pretty good because you are getting one heck of a football player. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the film. The first thing that jumps out to me about Ochaun Mathis is his ability, his movement skills, his lateral quickness, his explosiveness. Here against Texas Tech, he lines up as the left defensive end, so he is going against the right tackle on every play. And the way that TCU has their defense is they end up, it's more of a read. As you can see his footwork, he's not having his feet set up so he can just, fly off the ball and attack the quarterback. He's got his outside foot up, and so that's usually looking to contain and looking to, take on the tackle. And so, but like I said, this play, I really like how it shows his movement skills. So at the snap of the ball, he's going to almost hop to kind of get a read on the play. And then he's just able to use his quickness and bend to get around that right tackle and bat down the pass. And it's just, look how just explosive and quick it was. He knew he wasn't going to be able to sack the quarterback. And so he has the wherewithal to get his hands up, jump up, and bat that pass down. And I just love this play once again just because it just shows how quick and bendy he can be off that edge. In this clip, it just once again showcases Mathis's explosiveness and quickness. Once again, right-hand side, he's outside of the tight end there in that 9 technique, 7 technique, whatever you want to call it. And at the snap, the tight end's going to release out. We got a little RPO action here, and they're reading Mathis. And so he kind of slow plays it, but sees that the running back has got the ball, and he's able to just explode over to make this tackle. And as I show it in full speed, it's just, look at this explosive. He's gone. And it's just that quick twitch ability, that lateral quickness, that explosiveness that I love for him as a prospect, where he's able to read, and when he wants to react, he's going. There's no holding him back. There's no, he's got to build it up. He's got that quick twitch to him that he can make that move and go make the play. And I love that he's a good tackler. He gets his hands on you, he's going to bring you down. Now, as a pass rusher, TCU, they didn't. I watched this and I wish they would have just turned him loose and just said, go get the quarterback. But that's not the style of defense they ran. It was a lot of, kind of reading and reacting. But Mathis, when he's rushing the quarterback, he can go. He's got that speed. He's got the bend off the edge. Here on this play, once again, look at his feet. He's lined up square to the line. It's not your typical pass rushing stance. But at the snap, he likes to, it's part of that defense. He's going to slow play it and read. But when he turns it on, as we see here, that quickness, he a little swat, and he gets around. Yes, he didn't get the sack, but he also wasn't asked to just turn it loose. He had to read it first. Oh, hey, it's a pass. I'm going to now swat that hand away, dip my shoulder, and turn the corner and get to the quarterback. And I think when you see his traits, the traits that he has, the quickness, the bend, his hand usage, it really shows you that when he is turning it loose, he's going to be able to get into that backfield and get some sacks and get some quarterback pressures. And so as we look at Ochaun Mathis and his ability to rush the quarterback, the thing I like about him is he's got some tools in his toolbox. He's not just a true, I'm just going to beat you with my speed and athleticism that sometimes you see out of college pass rushers. He's got some moves. I just showed you in the last clip, the speed and the hand swat. On this clip here, he's kind of hidden by the goalpost over here. But he's going to rush and he's going to push outside. And as he sees that this right tackle is starting to set up, he's gonna do a spin move, and he spins inside. And it wasn't like he just completely beat him, but he's got that inside move. And if it wasn't for this guard, the right guard coming over, he would have got in there. Now, obviously, his teammate got the sack. But Ochaun Mathis, with that spin move, with the speed up and then spinning inside, he was going to be in a position to make a pressure on the quarterback. It just so happened that the right guard saw him and came over. But once again, we're looking at traits, and we're looking at his pass rushing repertoire, and he's got the speed to the outside. He's got a counter move inside with this spin move. Something that you definitely like to see out of a guy that's entering his fourth year in college football. All right, so I showed you his speed to the outside, his ability to bend the edge. I showed you his counter move with a spin inside. We're not done here yet. Mathis still has more tricks up his sleeve. And on this play, once again on the right-hand side, he's going to go with speed. But as he's going with speed, he knows and he looks and he sees that this right tackle is high up in a stance. He's backpedaling. He's trying to get outside to stop the speed rush. And Mathis is able to go from speed to power and drive him all the way back and force the quarterback to have to move to his left to make this throw. And now instead of sitting in the pocket making the throw, he has to move to his left and basically kind of throw away from against his body. And it's all because Mathis has that speed to power. And just look at how far back he's moving this right tackle. And it's all because, once again, he's got that speed to push him outside, to get him off balance, and then just that quickness to turn it back inside and drive him in. And I love how he uses his hands. He's got long arms, and he does well to get those into the body. I mean, as we see right here, he's got those hands in. That right tackle is toast because Mathis uses those long arms to get into him first. And now the right tackle can't get his hands on him, and that's why he's getting pushed 2 yards back into the quarterback. And then finishing up on his pass rushing ability, another thing that I love, and I think you'd see him utilize quite a bit wherever he goes next, is his ability to loop inside because of that lateral quickness. So on this play, once again, he's just going to make a quick lateral move inside. Now, he didn't go anywhere. He didn't get a tackle or anything because it was inside run. But when it comes to third down and teams are blitzing, getting him moving, and getting this defensive end to, if you get him, maybe if he was in a little bit more, and get him out and loop in Ochaun Mathis, I think that'd work really well with his skill set. He shows that good lateral agility and quickness, and he's got that burst that if get inside and get that lane, and he's going to be able to get to the quarterback. So like I said, it's not the best clip for this because it's a run away, but you can just see his movement skills once again on how he's able just to make that quick inside move to get in there and generate a pass rush from that way. All right, the last clip that I want to show deals with Ochaun Mathis in the run game. He's much more than just a pass rush guy. No, rushing the passer is what a lot of people want out of their edge defenders. But he can play the run too. And as I mentioned in that clip of his speed to power, Mathis uses his length very well. So as he's taking on this right tackle, I love how he's able to just get his hand. He uses that one-hand stick a lot, that stab, where he just gets that leverage with that inside arm, and he's able to keep his outside shoulder free. and he's able to do that and then react inside. So he's setting the edge. He's setting a hard edge right here in case the run is outside. But like I said, his length allows him to keep his body free. He doesn't let the offensive lineman get to his body, and then he's stuck. And so by using that, keeping himself free, and then he sees the running back going up the middle, and he's able to then shed inside, switches his hands, and is able to help make this tackle. And I just love how he uses his length. He was blessed with long arms, and he's able to use those to his advantage, both in as a run defender and as a pass rusher. All right, it's easy to see why Ochaun Mathis is the top-rated player in the transfer portal and why teams like Nebraska and Texas are putting a lot of resources towards trying to entice him to come to their school. So it'll be anxious to see where he goes. Either school that he goes to, he is going to enjoy a nice end to his college career. Being 6'5", 257 pounds with good length and good movement skills, he has everything that you want out of an edge pass rusher. TCU always has good defenses, but I think his potential is untapped at this point. I think if he's put into a scheme where he can be aggressive and he can just turn it loose and go get the quarterback, I think he can put up a lot of stats. We see that with the NFL draft. A lot of guys maybe played in a system where they were asked to do one thing, and then they get into the NFL and they say, hey, go get the quarterback, and they just blossom. And I think Mathis is a guy like that. He's got the ability to win with speed and quickness around the edge, using his bend. He can attack at the pass rusher. He can loop inside. He's got counter moves. He uses his length well. He has everything that you want out of a premier pass rusher. And I think he's a guy that could go wherever he ends up. He could have a big year. I could see him getting double-digit sacks and then go on to, be potentially a first round. He's got first round NFL draft talent. And so it's all a matter of unlocking that potential at his next stop. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for Ochaun Mathis in 7 plays. I hope you enjoyed this. To get more of my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I've got a series like this. I also got a little bit longer film rooms. I've got analysis on college football, the NFL draft, whatever it may be. So make sure you subscribe. While you're there, follow me on social media, draft_Brian. Wherever you do social media, I'm there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be. Make sure you're following me on social media at draft_Brian. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time.